Hey everybody, Blade Chaos here once more with Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles. In the last part, we finished the Woodland Snare, getting Woken and Alicia out of danger. In this part, we are going to deal with a reunited Squad 7 the old-fashioned way by going back to headquarters. Because, you know, headquarters is obviously the place where you want to do a reunion. I don't know, that was the best I had. Right, so first off, Casperman Street and the War Cemetery. Hey, hello, how's it going? There we go. New ones. After months of deadlock, the Southern Gallian force broke through the defences at Norville on the 14th. Built along a natural wall of thick forest, the enemy encampment had managed to resist all prior advances. According to the official report, Regiment 10 of Gallia's army were responsible for the victory, but our on-site correspondent calls it a militia win. I guess that's where we were just now. En route back from their operations at Barius, Squad 7 of the militia's 3rd Regiment met with a surprise attack from the Imperial defences at Norville, and engaged the enemy in combat. Squad 7's brilliant efforts created a crack in the Empire's defences that Army Regiment 10 was able to exploit in a swift blitz, breaking the Norville defensive line apart for good. So yeah, we were around there. And US to be cancelled. What's US? An EGP release issued on the 20th announced that the glory of speed, Europa's top motor race, has been called off for the year. This marks the first such cancellation in the event's 24-year history. Likely the result of difficulties in hosting an international race of this scale amid the worsening conflicts unfolding across the continent. You know, something tells me that when there's a war going on across the entirety of Europa, you can't exactly host a motor race that has the whole of Europa. It's like holding the Olympics during World War II. How do you do that? You can't. The progress being made by automobile makers today is largely The progress being made by automobile makers today is largely drafted into military use, and more than a few manufacturers have spurned such public events for fear of trade, and by extension government, secrets being leaked. Further informing the decision to call off the race. These explanations offer little solace though to disappointed racers and their fans. The thing is, like, I think if you've played... There's an old game called The Saboteur, and they actually had a racing thing in that way, just one nation.
So.
God damn it! Well, looks like we are going straight into this operation. This operation is actually entertaining, to say the least. I don't really like this operation. It takes a while. It's a long one.
Hello again, son.
Weaken potential.
I'll teach you.
Nope.
Heal all today.
Okay, heal all's not bad.
Use it to request a full medical team to heal all wounded allied units.
I love the idea that you just use it and suddenly, hello, I'm your medic, I've come to heal you, and just like poofs out of nowhere in front of you.
Well.
This is a good one. 10,000, yeah, it's gonna hold us back again, but it's too good. I am gonna have to do some grinding at some point. So, you know, bear in mind, there might be an episode where I do grinding. I think we've actually unlocked a new skirmish. Can't remember to save my life, though. Yeah, we're falling way too far behind in experience. I'm going to have to do some grinding at some point. I mean, hell, we're level 6 and 7, so we're against level 8s there. The good news is our military hardware is keeping up. Military hardware. Our weapons, that's better. So, let me give you a tip for this next operation. You are not going to need lancers. You are not going to... Well, you possibly will need grenades. Hello! Aha, the split! Okay, this is the point in the tree where a split occurs, between firepower, accuracy, and added effect. The X series of rifles are basically what you've seen from the Imperials. They do defense down. They're also a lot less accurate. I mean, look, this is a D to a C, range goes down by 10, burst personnel down by 4, anti-armor up by 3. I don't use these. I hate them. I don't think they're useless, I just don't find them useful. Your other options are accuracy, which it does eventually go up to, I think it's like a B in the tree and an A if you get the right rifle. More range, and it's a slight boost in power. So, you know, or you go straight on firepower, which is generally what I do. I mean, look at the difference. Same range, but the A series actually does get better down the road. I do balance it between the A series and the S series. You'll see how bad the top these get. Also down here we have, firepower or added effect, firepower. The thing is, this in these guys, it's different. Because the shock troopers, I start down this tree and change trees later on. Because it works later on. And do we have any lances? Nope. There's another split for these. You get the Tamer. It's a new lance. Allegedly more accurate. Bear that in mind. Allegedly more accurate. It's just 100 more power for anti-armor. This is where you start focusing on anti-tank. This side, I'm not going to spoil. New sniper rifles. What do we get? Accuracy at the effect of firepower. That is a big boost though. Accuracy is always useful though. Ba-dum-bum-bum.
Here you go, bro.
Grenades. No new ones. Wow, I haven't had new ones for a while. New uniform. BD5.
Here you.
I don't think they split the uniforms off at any point. Neither do the blast suits. AD5. Is that all of it? Yep. Okay. A device. Anything new? So with this operation, you don't want. Oh, nothing to upgrade there. Couldn't give me an accuracy bonus, could you? Nah. Okay. So we don't need the mortars because of this one. Don't need anything explosive. Tread the fence. It's something to get. Ba-dum-bum-bum. I can't fit you in. So, I'm probably going to do this operation, then I'm going to leave it a bit to do some grinding. Because I need to catch up, at the very least. I hate the next operation coming up because of how tedious it can get. Oh. New guys! Who forgot? Yoko! Yoko, I can't remember her hidden potential to save my life. So that's a great start. And Oscar. Okay, Oscar is a guy who his hidden potential is coward, I believe. Yes. His hidden potential is coward. But he's a sniper. Coward only fires if you're under fire. So that's close range. He is a good sniper. He is very good. But it's who you get by knocking him out. Once you've got coward, that is what you go for. He unlocks Emil, a new sniper. So, you know, the Sniper Brothers. You'll know the Sniper Brothers from the anime. And I know someone who's a fangirl from. So, yeah. I'm not going to take him. I'll probably get Emil off screen. But they are really good snipers. I just prefer Marina and Catherine for personal reasons. I'm British, what do you expect? I also need to check, are they using the new weaponry, the new sniper, the new rifles? Yes, they're using the A-series. That's actually looking like a good GSR 10. Yeah. Right then. What else do we need to deal with? That's everything. I think that's everything anyway. Anything else I need to deal with? Nope. Personnel tab, because obviously there isn't weaponry tab. I've never known the... That's the wrong button. I don't know what the personnel tab is. Is that for Oscar and company? Well, it would help if I actually looked them all up anyway. There's nothing about the gents, is there? No. The old gent. Is he on another page? What? I thought we had an entry. Oh, did Catherine get hidden? No. Damn it. Actually, to be fair, I don't really want Catherine's hidden potential. Catherine's hidden potential is ammo worries. If she falls down to no ammo left, she... I can't remember what it is. I think it's lose accuracy or defense. It's one of the two. But, you know, it's if you run out of ammo, and there's a chance for that to fire. But it's not a big penalty. Aged gentleman, there we go. Because I think this is expanded. No. Why is it expanded? Also, I like the idea you can actually see the entries for these two. There's no image. That'll be something I actually want to see in the VC if they do make a new one. You hear me, Sega? Make a new one. Where you play in the age of Tamer and Belgan. Right, so let's move on, shall we? To episode 1 of A Midsummer Instant, The Invitation. This is super serious.
Welkin Gunther reporting, Captain.
This is super duper serious.
Hey, Welkin.
You got called in too, Faldio?
I wonder why.
I apologize for calling the two of you in on an off-duty day.
Really?
Princess Cordelia has graciously extended banquet invitations to the three of us.
What?
What? But why us?
That's my thing.
It seems you two will be recognized for your successes at Vassal and more recent ops.
Really?
The event will be held tomorrow at the castle.
We're going to Castle to Ground Degrees?
Oh. I'm not really good with the formal stuff.
What are you, crazy? Do you have any clue how rare a chance to meet the princess is?
Is it Princess? Yeah, it's
They
Princess.
say that House Randgreaves, the Archdukes of Gallia, are descended from the Valkyria. If that's true, Princess Cordelia herself is a Valkyria, and we get an audience with her.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Just don't forget to wear dress uniforms, gentlemen. I'll meet you both at Castle Randgreaves tomorrow evening. You're dismissed until then.
Yeah. So much for my plans to go bird watching tomorrow.
Bird watching is more important than meeting the Archduchess. You heard it here first. So we're going to go into the optional one of Castle Randgreaves. Also, you can see Welkin in a suit.
I hope they don't mess this up.
Sorry to keep you, Captain.
It's not every day you see Welkin that you see dress uniform.
Goodness, Welkin, I hardly recognized you.
Yes, Captain. Alicia helped me get ready this evening. She kept punching me when I told her she couldn't come with me. I'm still sore.
Well, consider it combat experience.
Really? I've heard of the political battlefield, but this is ridiculous.
Wow, Welkin. No grass stains or anything.
Very funny, Faldio. Nice hat, by the way.
Yeah, I never did like the look of these ugly things. I've been boycotting them.
Hey, don't you all look nice.
How did you get here?
Good evening, Miss Ellett. Here to cover the banquet tonight?
You know it. Apparently, an ambassador from the Federation's been invited to the party.
Really?
I smell a plan to sign up an alliance between Gallia and the Federation at work here.
Well, considering how things are going, I wouldn't blame them.
But Gallia's national policy has always been to shun alliances and remain neutral.
I figure it's mostly the idea of Prime Minister Borg, Princess Cordelia's regent.
There's a joke I could make here.
He's using her youth as carte blanche to do whatever he and the other nobles want.
There's another joke I could make here.
With all due respect, the princess isn't much more than a mouthpiece for his policies now.
Ugh. We're about to attend a banquet, and now I've gone and lost my appetite.
It's about time to enter. Let's go.
To be fair, those dress uniforms are fancy. Right, so now we're going to move on to episode 2, Far from the Battlefield, which is ironically not very far from the battlefield. Who knew? Wow. That's some fancy decoration.
Your Highness, thank you for your presence on this occasion. Might you grace this assemblage with a word?
How does she carry that thing? Must be useless in combat.
Honored ladies and gentlemen, if I may, I appear before you today at the peak of joy. For now, two great powers join together.
The Empire and Fed?
Gallia and the Federation
Oh.
pledge their allegiance as we seek to build together an eternal peace for Europa.
Yeah, but who for?
Know this. The honor of dear Gallia, in fact her very freedom, is currently under attack and hangs by the thinnest thread you can imagine. But, while Princess Cordelia remains on the throne, she who is the scion of the Valkyria's ancient blood promise, no force on this earth will ever see this nation defeated. Is that not so? Princess.
Yes. I draw strength from the Valkyrian bloodline. And my heart is a repository of justice.
I keep reading that and thinking it's like... and just repo
I
man.
am nearly at a loss for words. The privilege of brokering peace with you, Your Highness, has been the greatest honor of my life, and I thank you for it.
You could look at her when you're saying this.
With bountiful stores of Ragnite, and your strategic position between East and West, you've become the foundation of Europa. In this time of peril, the Foundation is grateful, and happily joins hands in crushing the Imperial threat before us.
They just want to be sure they're the ones who control us when this is over.
Yep.
Make no mistake, the Federation would conquer Europa the same as the Empire. This is stupid.
It is hard to accept what he's saying.
What? How did you...
As long as we fight as one, the Empire's forces will never be a danger.
We shall topple the Empire, and rid the world of their threat. And then we shall unify Europa and govern under our great banners.
From the Gallia and the Federation.
All of Europa. Well, there's something we haven't heard before.
We're not fighting this war so we can invade another country.
Not like they care.
Absolutely. All we want is to keep our homes and our families safe.
Now, my friend, let us put an end to all these formalities, and raise a glass to honor this historic alliance.
Yes, a toast for the shining future that awaits. Cheers!
Cheers!
She doesn't look happy about it.
Where are you going?
I've got a bad taste in my mouth. This is garbage. I'm out of here.
I don't blame you.
Going home, Welkin. See ya.
Faldio?
I don't blame him. I don't blame him one bit. This doesn't feel right. She didn't look happy about it. So we're on to episode 3, the Valkyrian Bloodline. This doesn't feel right at all.
I'm glad that's over.
Aren't we all?
We should be heading back soon. I believe the exit was this way.
Time for you to get lost.
Oh,
What the... hi?
Princess Cordelia!
I'm so terribly sorry. Are you all right, Your Highness?
I am unharmed.
She does not look happy at all.
I cannot begin to apologize. Please forgive my clumsiness.
Do not trouble yourself. I bid you a safe return and a good night.
Even more can
Your
say it.
Highness, are you really in support of an alliance with the Federation?
Someone actually asked her.
Lieutenant Gunther, have you lost your mind?
This is Welkin, he probably lost it years ago, considering all the madness that happens around him.
Please forgive me. I'm aware that what I'm saying may be out of line,
Maybe?
but seeing you tonight, I got the feeling that your opinion is being ignored.
I am still young. All political matters are handled by my regent, Borg.
By the way, quickly, she's 16, I believe, at this point. Is she? Yeah. Is she? How old is she in VC2? Yeah, I think she's 16 at this point, because I think she's like 18 in VC2, and she looks damn fine!
The protection of Gallia and of the Valkyrian bloodline is my fated onus. Their protection does not require my personal feelings. I need only live by the laws set forth by those who come before me.
Why don't you say your own laws, like a good ruler?
I bid you once more, good night.
She is not
Your
happy.
Highness.
Do you copy? It's me. The Mark is alone. Now is our chance. You know the plan. Have the armored car on standby. Once I have the Mark, I'll be there.
Well, I'll leave you here. Good night, Welkin.
Good night, Captain.
Wait! Hold it, Verrat!
Damn it, Damon, what's up?
Verrat! Terrible news.
Can I quickly point out, this is John DiMaggio. I think you'll find he's the voice of Bender.
General Damon, what's the problem?
Princess Cordelia's been kidnapped.
What?
Kidnapped?
Whoa.
It can't be.
Oh god.
Yes, it was that Federation ambassador.
Townsend?
The spy all along.
So the Federation takes her under their protection, and Gallia along with her. Typical, considering the sorts of backroom dealings and extortion they've used till now.
So get on it! Verrat, you've got to get her back!
Why don't you help?
Understood. Lieutenant, gather your squad immediately.
It's their day off.
Yes, Captain.
Yeah, well. So, is Damon helping? Are we, like, alone in this? No. So we're going to do the optional one before, because I'm not going to do the operation in this part. That's going to be next part, because, well, I do want to get some grinding done, get some more levels. Probably bring myself up to, like, level 9, I think it is at this point I want to be. Yeah, probably bring myself up to level 9, so we'll see. But we're going to move up onto the optional one, Dreams of the Sky. So Arcadia, basically. Is that a biplane?
Hey, Casey, what is that thing?
It's in the middle of the hangar, surrounded by cars. How did no one notice?
It's an airplane.
Oh, okay.
The first test flight succeeded during EW1. Now research is going on all over the world.
Why does that remind me of White and... Is it the Wright Bros and Langley?
Whoa, so this is what one of those things looks like. Man, I want up in one.
Oh, hello, Leon. Chris.
Hey, Sarah, you got the day off. What are you hanging around here for? Wait, let me guess. Are you building this airplane, Isara?
Yes, there's still a ways to go before it's complete, but the basic construction is done.
Leave it to you, Isara. You learned all this on your own?
She is smart, I'll give her that.
I'm working from documents my father collected before his death.
That's amazing. I'm so impressed.
Wasn't Tamer... No, Tamer died after EW1. Okay.
So where are you flying to once it's all done? Going on a trans-Gallian tour, maybe?
If you can afford the Ragnite.
First, I'd like to take my brother up in it. Once, when we were young, he and I were out bird watching when he mentioned it. That he wished he could fly like they did. That's my goal. I've been pursuing this project bit by bit in my free time.
Oh, that's real sweet.
Can you please open your eyes, Leon?
Isara, can I ask you a favor? Please, let me help you build your airplane.
What?
I want to become an engineer of your caliber someday, Isara.
Considering you're like 2 years older than her, that's kind of impressive.
I feel like watching you work would help me learn a great deal. Please, Isara. Oh, yeah, that's true. Hey, then can I help out too? Come on.
You don't mind?
You could have asked him.
Of course not. I may not look bright, but I've been working my butt off in R&D for a while.
Of course. Well, thank you both.
All right.
But
That's the emergency siren.
what a way to end leaving.
What's happening at this hour?
Let's ready the Edelweiss. I'm sure that whatever it is, it's urgent.
Absolutely. I'll help you prep it.
That fucking siren. I hate that siren every single time. So I'm actually going to do something quickly while I'm wrapping this part up. So let's see, Cordelia, is she in here? No, doesn't look like Cordy in. God, oops. Doesn't look like Cordy is. Yeah, Cordelia isn't in here. Shame, really. So I believe you'll find Cordelia is 16 around this point. That's why she is having Borg oversee everything for her. It's one of those weird customs in the ability. She's either 16 or 14, but it's, I think, it's like a year, and then she's old enough to take over herself, which is kind of weird. But it makes sense. It's one of those medieval customs. Just it's medieval. You know how those things go. Anyway, from that, there's also the ambassador. His name is Townsend. Townsend. Townsend is an ambassador from the Federation, obviously. He's like 30 odd. I think he's 34, somewhere around there. But he is. You'd never see his name until it's like mentioned in bits, because like his name's actually Townsend or something like that. It just comes as the Federation ambassador or something stupid like that. But it's kind of odd because he's in this game doing this, and he's in VC2 supplying the rebels. Why didn't we get rid of him during VC1? Why? I mean, I can understand somewhat what's going on, but no. Right, there are some other things I could explain, but they're spoilers. There are some big spoilers as to what's going on right now. But this is where something's going on. There's some theories about this section. There's some things that there's things I'd like to explain that would make this chapter make perfect sense and give you kind of an idea of the story of the world. But if I explain them, it's gonna ruin some things for like later chapters. It's got like a major spoiler in there. But just know that there's a lot going on at this point in the background that you don't see, and that's official canon stuff. That's not me going over theories. There's a lot in the background that is behind this, and it's not just the Federation. Is that spoilers? Yeah, it's not just the Federation. It's not spoilers. But it's the Federation that basically, played their hand. That was it. Something I can actually explain. Is there one in the glossary for them? Federation. East European Imperial Alliance, Common Knowledge, Valkyria. Where is it? Well, we've got the East European Imperial Alliance. Why don't we have the Atlantic Federation? That is weird. I can understand the Empire being there, so why not the Federation? Oh well, shrug. Federation. You saw them in the beginning. They're not as bad as the Empire, but then it's more how you look at them. In a sense, I'll grab the Europa. That should do it. There we go. So the Empire is obviously, the more aggressive of the pair. They're the ones who will invade you if you've got something they want. They've actually invaded Firald already. Firald was on that map. If it wasn't so small, I could probably read it. But one of the things that I see the Federation do that the Empire don't is the Federation kind of it's sort of like NATO, but with a bit of the United States in there. If you're allied with, it's like they're doing now. They'll first off say, okay, we're going to ally with you, and then they'll find some way of forcing you to remain in the Federation and then integrate you into that. And considering Gallia's position and its resources, that's a big thing. Also, I would like to point out quickly, that's not it. Gallia's shape. It's a unicorn with a broken horn. Apparently it's sneezing out something. I don't know. It's sneezing out. It's actually really nice. It's a nice thing. It's one of those things that I didn't actually notice it until I was pointed out, but yeah. So there's an entire island that we haven't been to in this game. I don't think you go there during VC3. I think VC3, the furthest you go is actually into the Empire itself, but that's not very far in. Honestly, there's so much in this world. There's so much in Gallia I want to see. You see more in VC2. You see more in VC3. More in VC3. Damn it. I'm going to go insane if I carry this on. Whatever the case, I'm going to call this apart here. And I am going to do some grinding. Next time in Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles, I'll be about level... I'll go up to level 9. Just, master chapter level. Name. Number. Thing. I'll probably get some new weaponry while I'm at it. I'll go over these at the start of the next part. But in the meantime, I thank you for watching. I've been the Blade of Chaos, you've been you. Join me again next time for more in Gallia. Thank you all for watching.